Everything that you want to do in Costa Rica are kind of spread out all over the place. So it's not very easy to get from one place to the other, and you will waste a lot of time traveling if you try to do that. So as I was doing my itinerary for Costa Rica, I was making notes the entire time on what type of client would like to go visit these specific locations. That was how I was able to make the 3 different itineraries, and I took notes on my phone. So you're gonna bear with me as I look through it, because I wanna make sure that you understand that when you go to Costa Rica, it's not like you can do all of it at once. Now you can if you are planning on staying there for 10, 14 days or more. So you want to almost pick a region and stick to it. And so the 3 different itineraries are geared towards not just the regions of Costa Rica, but also the type of travel that you want to do. Okay, so let's dive in. The first itinerary that I created was for the couple that wants to do more of the adventurous type activities, hiking and whitewater rafting and things like that. So the first itinerary that I have is specifically for my adventure travelers. So you want to make sure that you hit the Monteverde location and section of Costa Rica. You have zip lining and wildlife hanging. That's where they have the hanging bridge, which you have to do. It's a must do when you go to Costa Rica. You also want to check out the Playa Grande region. This is like the misty forests. It's like the rainforest, but like it has this like cloud over it. It's absolutely gorgeous. Plenty of hiking locations throughout that region. And then finally, even if you are going for that adventure vibe type thing, then you want to probably relax at some point. So in that region, you want to do like Playa Grande because it has like that coastal vibe that you would, associate with a warmer tropical type climate. By the way, if you want my exact itinerary, the one that I recently did, you'll find the link to my itinerary in the description below. The second itinerary that I did was similar to mine because it's a little bit of adventure, but a little bit more on the relaxation side. And I definitely think this is going to be more for the general overview of Costa Rica, or kind of like, I want to go to Costa Rica, I want to check it out, I don't quite know what to do, then this one's for you. And this one's going to have you go straight into the capital city of San Jose. And from there, you're going to travel to La Fortuna. La Fortuna has everything that you could possibly want Costa Rica to have. It is literally the best of everything. And honestly, when I go back, because I will, I think I'm going to spend most of my time just in that region. It's that good. So when you arrive to San Jose, you want to basically go straight to La Fortuna. You don't really want to stay in San Jose. It's a very busy city. It's very crowded, very congested. It's a typical city. So yes, it has a lot to offer. I'll go over a whole bunch of different things that San Jose has to offer in my blog post. You'll see that down in the description. But you just want to kind of go straight to that La Fortuna area because it's going to have the best of everything. Speaking of La Fortuna, that's where we did the zip lining and we did whitewater rafting and we did crocodile boat tour. I don't actually recommend that one at all. That was a little too intense for me. But more importantly, and I think what Costa Rica is really known for, you get to go to the Arenal volcano. And that region of Costa Rica is absolutely amazing. It's this little town literally built at the base of the Arenal volcano. It has tons of shops. It has plenty of restaurants, a bunch of hotels that you could stay in, and they're really quaint, kind of like mom and pop shops, as opposed to the big box stores, which I absolutely love. And obviously you get to go to the Arenal volcano. There are a bunch of different hikes you could do. You can climb to places where you have amazing views of the actual volcano. And the best part, which is why I think anybody should go to Costa Rica, you can go visit the hot springs. OMG. So we went to the Baldi Hot Springs and I put the link to it down below. I don't have words. I can't explain it. I can't describe it. All I can tell you is that it is everything that you want, natural, volcanic hot springs to be, okay? And if that doesn't sell you, I don't know what will. And then the last part of that particular itinerary is going to be really to just take in that town, really to focus in on whatever tours and excursions you can do from La Fortuna, because I think you're gonna get a little bit of everything in that centralized location, and you're gonna get the rainforest and the small town vibe kind of mixed in. The last itinerary that I have for Costa Rica is just for relaxation. It is not for kayaking. It's not for hiking. No, I'm going to sit down. I'm going to relax. I'm going to enjoy the scenery, the food, the vibe, the people, the pura vida life, you name it. So the last itinerary is going to be for my couples who want to just get away and relax and enjoy the scenery. And for that itinerary, you want to go to almost the west coast of Costa Rica. There are places that you could travel to called Tamarindo, which have surf lessons and sunset beach walks. You'll want to end your trip with an area called Santa Teresa. Now, there are other places in Costa Rica that you can go to. I'm not going to recommend them. And if you want to know what they are, just drop me a comment and I'll share with you what they are. They're just too expensive. A lot of the celebrities go there. And personally, I think it's just a little overpriced for what you could get right next door in Santa Teresa for a lot less expensive, a lot less of a cost. So, pick and choose your battles. Anyway, when you decide to go to Costa Rica, I highly suggest you check out those locations. And if you want to know a full breakdown, like a day-by-day breakdown with what tours I recommend, definitely check out the blog post that's linked down below, because you're not going to go wrong with whatever itinerary that you decide to do. In the next video, we'll talk about another amazing location for my couples to visit. Whether you're doing a honeymoon or just need to get away, I'm gonna always tell you the best places to go so that you guys can connect.